This is the most important procession of the week, and it's the largest carpet of the week. This is my eco art from last year's Semana Santa, using the materials from the parade, and this is this year's. It's Easter Sunday. I'm in Antigua, Guatemala, and as I might have mentioned before, 1 million people descended upon this city during this week, and they closed off traffic. And every day, in every street, villa, avenida, and calle had processions. The other night, 3 in the morning, woke me up. It's quite a spectacle. So today, I figured I'll put on my Sunday best and go out and see the last day of action in Antigua on Semana Santa, or Holy Week. So join me and let's check out the action. Have a fantastic day, every day. On this particular clip, I had a little problem. These guys are preparing for what I later learned is called a carpet. If you watched the interview with Rebecca earlier, I learned that's what the street looks like before. And wait till you see what they do in less than 2 hours. That's where the last procession of the week will occur. I was lucky enough today to stumble upon the best,
and of course I had
the best
audio malfunction
procession,
so those guys told
the biggest
me
carpet,
in
which you'll see in a minute. And
Spanish, I understood
met Rebecca,
that there
which I
was
interviewed earlier. Hopefully you saw that interview.
Going to happen
and
here
of course
in
the sound
San
didn't
Jose.
work.
The big
it
processions
did work
were Friday.
Later on
night,
in the day,
woke me up at 3
luckily,
in the
when
morning.
I interviewed Rebecca.
And
but when I saw this, editing this,
an hour.
It's
going to take them about an
you know,
hour
when you're a
to
one-man
make
show,
that, mural
you don't know everything's going right. You don't have an audio guy, you don't have a script supervisor, you don't have makeup.
This is a nice little
you
gathering.
have nothing.
Here.
Sometimes it works out.
This is San Jose Church.
This is San Jose.
Cathedral.
They just
it was just painted
cathedral.
white.
They just repainted it
in many
all
years.
white, beautiful. There's a big crowd of people celebrating Easter Sunday. Beautiful day today. Weather was about 80 degrees. So I thought I'd take a walk through Central Park, because those guys told me that there was a procession. Obviously they didn't, because I don't speak Spanish. I understand quite a bit, but I didn't get it.
Now, had I not been early,
clip,
as I always am,
and then I discovered my sound wasn't working. I'm hoping it's going to work in a minute. When I interviewed that couple that you're seeing right there, they became 2 new ambassadors right there.
And he's throwing an event tonight.
And so I thought I'd take a walk through the park to see if there was a procession, but there was no procession. So here I'm showing you the park, doing my little voiceover. I'm hoping that the interview with
the best barbecues
with the
and I'm sure we're gonna have a fun day.
Canadians
5 o'clock,
because they were pretty cool. They got it. They're
early
ambassadors of kindness. This is Central Park between 4th and 5th Calle and 4th and 5th Avenue.
That as well.
Dead center of town.
Anyway, so this is a Central Park.
It's a famous.
All the vendors. It's actually quite quiet.
Called Fountain
for a Sunday.
Been there since the 1500s. And
this bench right there in front of you.
Bench right there is where I used to feed 100 people every week.
To the police
a bean sandwich and a banana.
God forbid I should feed people, right?
Meal was given out in less than 10 minutes.
Volunteers, it was fun.
So I was very happy to feed a bunch of people every week until the police said I can't do it no more, because they wouldn't let me have a little table.
A lot of vendors were still recognizing
so when things don't go right, don't flow,
a bean sandwich and a banana. They loved it.
It was nice for, I think it was a couple months. I fed them every Thursday. Then I started feeding them at Santa Familia for 1 Q, less money, less work. So I still feed people at Santa Familia. They get a great meal for 1 Q, 1 quetzales. That's about 15 cents. Delicious, nutritious, healthy meal for 15 cents. You can't beat it. It's for the poor people. So I can feed a lot more people with a lot less energy. And I like to make my life easy. So this is Central Park. The vendors out there. And a lot of them know me because I fed them for a while. And she's got some nice little goodies for sale here. And so hopefully, we'll see in the next clip if the sound works when I interviewed that nice couple. We're going to find out in a second here. So I just met this lovely couple and was explaining the 3 commitments of kindness. I didn't get to commitment 2 even yet when a bird crapped on my head. As you know, I'm a bald man, so it was easily cleaned up. And what's your first name?
Brett.
Brett said he's not going to shake my hand, which is understandable, but I never see negativity. And you know, whatever bad happens, it's a good sign from the Lord, right? Or whatever. So the second commitment is be kind to all others, which that bird wasn't.
And the third, be kind to Mother Earth. So you guys now know the 3 commitments to kindness. You missed the big parade on Friday, which was amazing. I mean, 1 million people descend on the city during this week. You're at the tail end now. The big thing was Friday. You can't walk, though. They stop all traffic on all the streets. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, your first name again?
Is Brett.
Brett?
Victoria, British Columbia.
British Columbia. Fantastic. Well, you're now part of what's called the Kindness Revolution.
Okay.
We're going to make the world a kinder place.
Let's go back to the 60s. Right?
Back to the 60s. Exactly. No, back to the 40s. Back to the 20s. I mean, come on. In 150 years, we've pretty much destroyed our planet.
But we were on a great path in the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was all about make love, not war.
Yeah,
right?
well-
and not materialism. It was get back to nature. And I don't know what happened, but
My parents were beatniks. All they cared about was drugs, art, and love. And I was raised as a beatnik in a commune. So, yeah, it was 60s was pretty cool. And we need to bring back kindness, and that's why I had the Kindness Revolution. And I'm glad you guys are part of it.
Thank you.
glad to be a part
Have
of
a fantastic time in Antigua. And that's about it. So the full name is Reina de Santa Fe,
San Jose
San Jose
Catedral.
Cathedral in Espanol. And this is just a peek because they charge a lot of money to get in this place. Look at that, it's from the 1500s. Gorgeous. This is the behind the white facade you just saw earlier. There's the man that takes your money. Look at this, it's just gorgeous. And a peek inside one of the side entrances. Beautiful. It's a huge cathedral. So, a lot of people use motorcycles as transportation in this town. I mean, a lot of people. And of course, that's good for the environment. And sometimes to find a parking space just for your motorcycle is impossible. Motorcycles and cars were forbidden during the week. But we're going back to where we started from. There was obviously no procession. And that's probably because they don't speak Spanish. They speak Spanish. You can't beat a fresh tortilla. And there's the ladies making them. Look at her. All day long, every day, for her whole life. Fantastico. a lot of people don't like being photographed. I don't know, maybe it takes their soul away. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, I haven't been gone an hour, and you can see what they've done already. They've got the flowers on the side. They're putting down this grass. It's a little bit windy, so the wind is going to not only keep the grass fresh, but keep it from blowing away. So they have someone in charge of the water, and you can see they're, you know, it's really a natural thing. It's really gorgeous. This is one of the longer murals I've seen. It's 100 yards long. You know, it's pretty cool. This guy's in charge of putting those things down. And they've done it year after year. It's a lot of work and it costs a lot of money, I imagine. This isn't free. So let's keep an eye on the development. We're here early. And there's the police. There's a lot of police in this town, so it's a very safe town. I don't even lock my doors at my condo. I trust the world. It's nice to trust the world. You know, they take it real serious. You can see he's laying this down, but they're going to pick up all these leaves because that's not part of the design. See, she's picking up the leaves. They take it real serious here, as they should, because, you know, it's a very religious holiday, you know, Easter. And this is one of the more religious cities on the planet. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Oh, there we go. These guys, they know what they're doing, too. Look at that. Okay, with lunch in the belly, and I wasn't even hungry, but it was really delicious. You know, the food here is really great. You can see it's taking shape. It's beautiful, and they're gonna trample on this as they walk along carrying a float. It's probably one of the last. Oh, there's one down there. They're making another one down there. We'll take a look at it in a second. But you can see it's quite beautiful, and like I said, it takes about an hour to make. Well, as usual, I was wrong. So he's plucking the heads of the flowers off. These are daisies, and he's placing them in the center of the, I want to say, not orchids, violets maybe? I don't know what the flower is. But you can see it's going to be a lot more detail to these decorations. They put a lot of love into it. And look at, he's putting yellow ones in the center, plucking the heads. Fantastico.
Gracias.
You've seen it live. So there's a lot more to go. Keep checking in. Looks like she's putting the finishing touches. And I think it's done. Fantastic job. Look at that. Can you imagine you can make something like this in an hour and a half tops? I don't think there's much more room to put anything. Maybe there is. You know, they seem to have a lot of flowers left. So we'll see, I think. Self-explanatory. They're going to use that yellow someplace. So the shredding of that plant, I put that there. That's my contribution. You see, they're putting it between all the flowers. So there's a lot more decorations going in. I was mistaken. You can see. It's very nice texture too. Grab a handful of that. So now I could say I helped a mural. I did one last year as well. Okay, the time we've all been waiting is here. The barrier has gone down. Just pulled it up. Crowd is in full force. One of the smaller crowds of the week as well. I guess it's maybe boat number 2. She's in position. Okay. Smallest and most important procession on the largest carpet of the week. You heard it from Rebecca. If you didn't, check out Rebecca's interview here on Be Fantastic YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share for a kinder world. These videos are for you. They're not for me. They're not for making money. And they won't make money. They're free. They all know to applause is beyond me, but there's someone with a nice view up there. It's a slow-moving procession. Let the party begin. guys on top of the truck over there, they're the cleanup crew. They won't have a tough job today. Even though it's the largest carpet of the week. But it's all flowers, so it'll be an easy cleanup. There's some people here in the front of the line that have certain badges on. So they've got certain credentials. And that's the third round of applause, and here it is. It finally emerges from the church. Look at all the phones going up. That's one way to clear the crowd. They ran for their lives on that one. Okay, people. I'm surprised the police aren't here to clear the way. Old man is riding away with everything, but he's getting a good picture. They're gonna run him over in a second here. It's too funny. Get out of the way! I mean, this is the most disorganized one I've seen so far. soon as they pass, the street sweepers take over. All that work. Exactly. The bird of paradise in English. See, that's bueno. Very nice. Usually they're very dressed up and they're all in casual clothes today, which is interesting. I think it's as much fun to watch the crowd as it is the float. Oh, there's a change in the guard. They're swapping out. Looks like there's 39 spots in this particular float, which isn't the smallest float. I've seen smaller, but it's a very nice one. It's the most important of the week. Drones overhead, people below. That's really cute. And there goes the turn. And we go down second Avenida now. And that's here's the conductor. subscribe, share, follow me around the world. And as I say in Antigua, more stuff to come. But I'll be traveling very shortly, bringing you the world, bringing you more ambassadors, and bringing you a kinder world.